What's up, amigos? I have a question for you today. If the vast majority of Republican voters support the SAFE Act, why are some Republican senators fighting so hard against it? It doesn't add up. And in your mind, you like, have to be money. You're probably right. I am Fabio. Give you a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe to the channel. But I want to show you this here. This is crazy because she just goes straight to the point and this senator just cannot get out. Oh, look at this.
Senator, you've received almost $700,000 from the illegal labor lobby. Is that why you voted against the Save America Act?
Can you tell me who the illegal labor lobby is?
Yes, it's contractors, general contractors, hospitality companies, industries, construction companies and
How much
industries.
do you know about the which Save America Act are you talking about?
The one that you voted against, sir.
Okay. And so you're asking me if I voted, I was against it because
You're receiving almost $700,000 from these
Do you
lobbyists.
have any idea what a remarkably silly question that is?
I think it's a pretty important one. I think your constituents want to know why you're betraying them.
Some math. You know what my election cycle, the total all-in election cycle cost was in 2020? It's $300 million. Do you honestly believe that I would make a policy decision based on that?
I don't know why you're betraying your constituents.
Who do you work
I'm independent.
Okay.
Why are you betraying your constituents? Why are you betraying your constituents, Senator?
Good luck on the clicks.
We just want secure elections, Senator. You're preventing us from getting that. You're betraying America.
Good luck on your job.
Good luck on yours. What a strange thing for Senator Tillis to say. $700,000 is not enough. He's a sellout, but not that amount because he receives $300 million. If I were an honest person and I were answering that question, I would just say, I'm not a sellout to anyone. I don't sell out for any amount of money. But Tom Tillis says he sells out, but not for that amount.
This is crazy. You know, it is crazy. A lot of crazy things here. First of all, is he threatening her in her job? Is that what he did? And then, yes, North Carolina Senate race was up to $300 million. This is crazy. $300 million on a Senate race. And this is something I always asked myself. And that's not how much he spent it. It sounded like that was his money. That was not his money. I think out of him, he has spent like 30 million, which is still an absurd. Because I've always asked this. Why would a guy spend like a 30 million to make like less than $200,000? Does it make any business sense? Many people in America ask, how come people get into politics and they become a millionaire, like Obama, like, you know, Hillary Clinton, like Pelosi? These people, they make like, you know, $100,000 a year, and you look in the bank account, it's 200 million. How do you, from 100,000, like almost $200,000 a year, you get to 200 million? How is that possible? And then you see this race. Why? I mean, in what business in the world would you spend 30 million to make like $175,000 a year? Nobody would ever do that. So if these people are spending that much money, it's because there is a way to recover that much money. It's investment. No one invests 30 to make 1% of that. So I'm very worried about when I see North Carolina Senate race, $300 million. This is crazy. So that's the first point. It's crazy. When I look at it, I had to go back and look at it. And yes, it was $300 million in this race. This is crazy. Crazy, crazy. But then on the other hand, he's like, I wouldn't sell myself for only $700,000. But it's exactly what he did. Because these people, and she proved that he is a sellout, and she showed him who is buying him out. And all those people are fighting to have cheap labor. They're fighting to have cheap labor. They're fighting to have the illegals. Every single one of them there are people who contract illegal, and they pay very little money for these people. That's why this business wants these people here illegally, because they want to pay very little money for them. They don't care about these people. They just care about themselves. They want cheap labor. That's all they want. They don't want people that they're going to have to pay what people is worthy. They want people to come in here desperate so they can offer miserable salary, and they use these people for, and they pretend they like these people. They don't like these people. Yeah, I am an immigrant, as you can see, but I'm totally against illegal immigration. I'm totally against an open border, because I know these people, these business, so-called business, fighting for the illegals. They're not fighting for the illegals. They are fighting for their pockets because they are cheap labor. They are using these people. They are abusing these people. But why they don't want to, if the majority of the people want the SAFE Act, why they don't want it? Though we know why they don't want it, because the establishment Republicans, they belong to the establishment. We need to separate the MAGA Republican from the established Republicans. These people, they serve the system. They serve the globalism. They don't serve the American people. They don't want American first. They just are people who serving the globalism. And that's what we have right now in the Republican Party. So those who are in the Republican Party, and they are against everything we're trying to do to make sure the elections are fair. So these people are established Republicans. They are the Republicans from the system. They're Republicans globalist. They don't care about American first. They're not fighting for the people. It's an absurd. When I look at the polls, when I look at the numbers, I see, how is that possible? Something that the majority of the people, even among Democrats, like they want something like photo ID. Even the Democrats, they want photo ID. Everybody think it's a normal thing. If you go to countries around the world, they have photo ID. But then they don't want to vote in favor. Why? Because money, because lobby. These businesses are paying them a lot of money so they can save money having these illegal immigrants working like slaves for them. That's what's happening. So may God bless you. May God bless America.